Tripoli EDC back again with another knife video. This is the Kershaw Blur. Now this is a limited edition Kershaw Blur that is the CPM M4 in gray aluminum. This is a Lynch pocket clip. The normal pocket clip is deep carry, so just keep that in mind. Usually it's black. This does come in a lot of different versions. It's been done up a ton of different ways. The regular version is black aluminum with these grips, and I believe it comes in both black and satin. The S30V version is satin, I believe, and the S30V version is about 90 bucks. The regular version is about 75 bucks. And this version actually came out as sort of a special edition. It was also 75 bucks. Now Kershaw, I think from time to time had, the knives that they have go on sale, right? So, generally, you can find a Blur when they go on sale for, I think, 40, 50, 60 bucks, somewhere around there. I've seen them all over the place. And the S30V ones, I think I've seen around 55 or 60. Those are excellent deals when they come around, and you should keep a lookout for them when they do. So I'm going to do a couple size comparisons, then I'm going to talk about where this currently sits in the market, because this knife has been reviewed to death, and there's no reason for a full review of it, but let's go ahead and talk about some basics about it, and then talk about where it sits in the market. So here's the Para 3 and the Paramilitary 2. So you can see this is sort of an in-between size. Here is the Benchmade Griptilian and the Benchmade Bugout. Very similar in size to the Griptilian. In fact, the Griptilian's a pretty good size reference, as you can see. All right. I think that's enough size comparisons. Most people would be familiar with those knives. In any event, this is an assisted knife. A lot of people do not like assisted knives. I think on this knife, it's totally fine. The fact that it's a thumb stud, not a flipper, I think adds to the fact that it's totally fine assisted. The assist doesn't kick in until right about here where the spring kicks in, and then you overcome it, and it goes down. Let me just show people. You overcome it about right here, right? That's where it stops pushing back, right? So then you put it out a little bit, and it really rockets out like nobody's business. So, for somebody getting into knives and somebody or somebody who likes the speed safe technology, I think it was originally designed to overcome some weaknesses in the knife game, but on the Blur, it makes sense, I think. I would feel weird having a Blur without it. The traction right here is nice. It's not so different from the traction on the Microtech Socom Elite. Pretty similar, although the Socom Elite is a little bit more like a rubbery composite, and this is more like skateboard tape. But they feel very similar. The main thing I want to talk about here is the value proposition. The aluminum frame on this is extremely sturdy. The speed safe technology makes this, somewhat fun to use. Recurve is a very useful blade shape, although underappreciated because it can be tougher to sharpen for people who use guided systems. So just something to be aware of. And this really gives you a platform to get some really good deals on, American-made knives. So the Blurs, I believe, are made in America. Yep, you see the American flag right there. That means they're made in America. Canon design. And so you get a aluminum, really good steel M4, an American design for American manufacturer, I should say. For this one was 75 bucks. They're reselling around 100, 130, 140. I've seen them as high as 150, mainly because M4 deserves to be in that price range. I was shocked when this came out at $75, and frankly, it sold out immediately, even though it was only released on Kershaw's website. So, very cool. But the S30V versions and go on sale quite a bit, and the 14C28 versions go on sale quite a bit. They both represent excellent values, but if you can ever find the S30V one on sale, that is the value you should go for, because I think I've seen them as low as like 50, 60 bucks, and I think maybe 55 is what I've seen them for, and that is an excellent value. I mean, you're talking about you know, S30V in the same range as, you know, so the CGRB Centros is one of my favorite budget knives, for sure. But you're talking about getting S30V for around the same price as this, because this was about $50-something for the contoured micarta version of this, right? The original version's $35. But if you can get aluminum, if you can get USA manufacturer, this is Chinese manufacturer, if you can get S30V steel versus D2, right? If you can get name brand design, this is Dylan Mallory, this is Ken Onion, right? All of that is in the same package for the same price. When these things go on sale, that's a good value. The Blur is still an excellent knife, excellent value in today's market. I'm blown away by its longevity, and as long as it continues to occupy the same price structure and doesn't, you know, undergo increases like Spyderco and Benchmade have done over the years, mainly Spyderco recently, I think it'll be around a long time. And frankly, you know, it's going to be, I think it'll be around as a top budget option for a long time. And yes, the Kershaw Blur is one of the best budget options for the money when they're on sale. I wouldn't buy them at the normal price because they do go on sale pretty seasonally, right? A couple times a year they go on sale. So I would wait until there's a sale, pick yourself up a better version of it, and then you're just going to get a tremendous deal. Or, you know, wait for one of these limited runs to come out at a crazy price, like $75 for M4, and immediately run out and grab it because that's just an amazing thing. Now, like I said, they're reselling because they're reselling for, you know, anywhere from, I think I've seen 130, 140, 150. I've also seen 120. I actually sold this one for 110 just on my channel because it includes the 115 or whatever, because it includes the clip. But these are reselling pretty high, and deservedly so, because again, you're dealing with M4, which just has, it's the competition cutting steel. It is just tremendous edge retention. It's one of the best super steels on the market. It was pretty much my favorite super steel, maybe other than Cru-Wear. I also love 3V on fixed blades, but on folders, I like Cru-Wear and M4. But yeah, love my tool steels and love seeing this. I'm rambling a little bit, but suffice to say, where this sits in the market currently is, especially during a sale, it's still a great deal, still a great bargain, still a great knife, and highly recommend it for anyone who is shopping in the under $60 range during the sales. So hope this has been helpful for you guys, and let me know if you like this series of sort of older knives where they sit in today's market. Go ahead and drop a comment and a like, and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for all my content. Thanks so much.